Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We're going to go straight back into this game as it started while we're in the commercial break. And it looks like we're going to jump on board with Millenium first of all, who are actually taking the advantage at the moment. They have got 20 seconds on the board. They do not have the spawn for the next one, as it looks like Infused start to actually get some time on.
Oh, nice little turn there with the B23 out front. Maxi connecting on towards that hard point. Vintage just in this top laundry area, trying to provide some support to Josh, who is on that top raid area. And this is going to be an absolutely exciting game of Call of Duty now.
It certainly is, and now it looks like they're going for the rotation. Does seem like Infused a little bit slow off the mark for it, to be fair. Because now Biz and Jake actually have to break in through, and who's in there? Look at them, they're all going to flood in. Biz all got one, but there's two more in that area.
Yeah, and in goes Jake. He's got himself that SMG. It is a contested hardpoint in that kitchen area. Does manage to land shots on.
Oh, doesn't get him. There was in fact two there. That's the problem he had, trying to split his fire. Oh, there we go. Biz actually going in. Can he do it once again? So there we go. Great grenade, and they have actually broken this through now. They have the spawn as well. Somebody in money. Can they actually get that kill in there? That guy's still in money. He's putting shots in. How weak is he? Bizzle, though, picks up the kill as they are now behind them. Spawn has, in fact, changed. Jake managed to pick up that kill. Reloads, though. Gets taken down.
Yep, not too much separating the two sides around at this point. It's around 15 points. Maxi on the overlook, making sure nobody can penetrate up through that top money area. He's going to start thinking about the rotation round all the way to Garage. Bissell going absolutely huge there, taking down Carnage and also risking and taking control of this hard point. Still going now, Bissell!
So close, Bissell.
Thought he was going to make that kill there, but look at that spawn that he's got. Prime, ready and waiting for that next hard point. This is good early rotation from his teammates while Bissell was able to contest in that area.
Yeah, they're going to leave Vintage in there, and they're going to leave the slaying power of Jake, Bizzle and Josh to just try and hold it off. Not doing fantastically well in that regard yet. Oh, Bizzle does manage to get him, but there's a player behind him as well. And it does seem like they actually took that off them really easily.
Yeah, Bissell now still on board with him.
Oh, Josh with the two-piece.
Equipped with Vintage. Let's get on board with somebody who's close up to the action. That's going to be Jake, who goes in for this contested hardpoint, gets shut down by Carnage. Tommy with a two-piece of his own now in that hardpoint. Josh tried to take that away from them, but not happening. Jake quick to take down Maxi. They've got the control of that hardpoint. I'm sure they'll just leave Vintage in the back of that hardpoint area as the other three go and rotate round towards that next hardpoint.
You know, time after time, we keep seeing Jake play fantastic plays on this game. Currently 10 and 8, Biz at 13 and 9. Both these players are well known for going off.
Yeah, we're going to stick on board with Jake, who's just putting in the smoke there just to try and make himself round towards that back basketball court.
Yeah, he knows there's no one there, which means there must be someone behind the rock, behind the wall, and there he is, Maxi. Actually getting the two-piece, shutting down that entire push. And the spawn they've got at the moment is so bad. It's so far away, they can't put the pressure on they need to. Letting them get a lot of points as Millenium actually take the lead once again. Jake trying to push in now. They haven't managed to get control of top properly yet, which is not paying them a great amount of dividends. They just can't seem to break in at the moment. Millenium holding them off, and this could be the full 60 if this carries on. Yeah,
Millenium really starting to make a good push in terms of score here. Just trying to break away just a little bit. Jake now, we're on board with him.
Yeah, we're on board with Carnage. He's on a 3 streak. Playing quite well in the hill at the moment. It's just Infuser coming up against a brick wall. Millenium not letting them come into there. Maxi risking both picking up kills.
They've taken so many points off that basketball hardpoint that it's time to think and look around and make their way over towards that central hardpoint. We're going to be on board with Bissell and
Josh
the
and
Infused
picking
team
up kills
for this rotation. Let's see if they can get themselves back into this.
Can they go? The hardpoint is now secure. If we look at Josh, Josh didn't actually pick up the kills there. He's now being trapped in money, just putting shots down. Actually gets taken out. It does seem like Millenium have just pushed them out straight again. They're just being pushed out very, very easily. Yeah,
Infused take control of that hard point, and then instantly they're just overturned so quickly. But now Josh trying to jump down, like you said before, splitting the fire is not working for them. Maxi quick to take down Bissell, running across that back area.
There we go, Millenium still trying to take this one. They are actually in the lead at the moment, and they just seem to be able to just decimate against everything Infused try and do. They make a push and they get answered straight back. However, it looks like they now have control, but they need to think about the next one as well. Maxi, Josh, Vintage, Josh picking up the two-piece. Let's jump on board with that man there. This could be some vital time back on the hill.
Yeah, it looks as if he will just be able to regain a little bit of control here, get the more points back on the board. They're going to be trailing by around 40 points after this, and they need to be looking at that next rotation and getting on in there nice and early. Josh does manage to secure the hard point and pick up a kill, but does get taken down in the process. Vintage now trying to push up in alongside down this right-hand side. Does sustain some damage though, recovers a little bit behind that van. Still just firing down in towards the back of that circle.
Infused actually doing a lot of good on this hardpoint, getting a lot of time. Vintage is ready, has the trophy system out. And he pick up risk and he can't as there's fire coming from Maxi in top red. Bizzle on the 3 streak, just waiting, ready for the pillars. Actually picks up that kill there. Doesn't actually manage to hold it though, but he does have a Hellstorm and that could play vital. At the moment they're just going to rush into this one again. I wouldn't decide if Bizzle dies that he actually brings it in. Doesn't seem like he's going to. Seems like he's going to save it for a better opportunity. Just to get the hardpoint kill and now trying to rush in. It does seem like it's being contested.
Millenium currently winning by around 50 points now as Bissell is on the hunt to try and get his team back into this. He has just died around that hard point. Let's get on board with Jake, who's currently in that next hard point rotation. Just going to look out the back, make sure nobody can penetrate round from the rear. He doesn't see anybody coming now.
So he does now. Jake is trying to pick up another kill. Just trying to hold his flank for his team. Can he make it? No, he can't. Maxi takes him down. But he spawned right back again. He's going to have another go. Yeah, Jake still on board with him, trying to pick up the score. Also dies once again. Bizzle, can he make it? Bizzle can.
If there's anybody on this lineup that can, it's Bizzle. He's so hungry for the win here at EGL10. Is he going to be able to pick up this two-piece with the B23R? He takes down one. Tommy cleans him up, but then Vintage quick to answer back with a two-piece of his own. Jake pushing through, does defend that hard point with all of his worth now, but gets shut down by a grenade from Tommy.
They are pushing in though, bodies flooding in. That Semtex could prove a little bit deadly to his own teammate. Oh no, Carnage with the two-piece. Vintage managed to clean him up though. Now looks like it's going to be the rotation. Yeah,
kills just being exchanged between the two sides within that hard point. There's going to be 12 seconds left on that hard point. That's going to bring them back pretty much level as well before they make it over towards that back garage hard point.
Certainly is now Bizzle. Still pushing through. He still has a Hellstorm as well. Just have a quick check through them, Gucci. Make sure what everyone else is running. And it looks like Bizzle has in fact got the only score streak on the game.
Yeah, of course, this is the one where that can all change, so we'll see if anybody manages to pluck up the courage enough to go charging down and getting some more score streaks. Of course, basketball area is the next
great
one.
Great by Biz.
Oh, Bizzle!
Oh, so close. Tommy actually takes him down with a grenade in the end. But if you still have the hold, they could take the lead back here if they can hold this.
We're on board with Jake now as he goes back in towards that hardpoint area, gets shut down by Tommy, but Josh in the hunt does actually take down his teammate there. That could prove costly as Maxi takes down Josh straight after that. 173 to 176 now. That is in favour of Millenium, but Infused ready and waiting for that next hardpoint. They've got a good early rotation, and if they do manage to emulate what Millenium did on this last time round, they got roughly the full 60 off it. I don't think Infused managed to get any points off it at all last time.
But last time they actually had the early rotation as well, and they still got slapped off of it.
Let's see what can happen this time. Of course, they have got the aerial support, unless there's anybody left on Millenium that has, but Bissell going to get stuck between a rock and a hard place there. He does manage to pick up the first kill in the form of Carnage. Jake coming to his aid there a little bit in that jungle area. Hellstorm's going to come in.
They know they want these points. Yeah, Vintage actually taking him down. Who's that in there? Josh going to come up against at least 2 members here. Oh, there we go. They're just slaying now as every single member of the team picks up a kill on their opposite member. And they take the lead.
This looks much better now from Infused. 197 to 192 with just one hard point remaining after this one.
Josh can get some streaks here.
Every point is crucial.
Oh, it most certainly is. You have to think about the rotation now. They're still pushing. Does anyone have any score streak? Bizzle must have another one. No, he doesn't. Vintage doesn't have anything either. If Vintage can pick up a kill, could be absolutely vital on this last one.
Millenium have gone for the early setup. They've completely scrapped off that basketball hardpoint and gone for the full solid setup on this central hardpoint. They need it to actually win this matchup. Now Vintage just trying to slay around that top central area. Some Hellstorm coming in now. What can Vintage do? He needs to get away from that and then jump himself in, but no, Tommy's taking down
Josh answering back.
Josh answering back with a lightning strike of his own. Bissell with a kill on Carnage.
It's very, very close. I think that's it. That's it, Gooch. They have actually managed to take this one. Jake picks up 3. Just incredible there, but doesn't matter. Too little, too late. Millenium, there we go. Infused coming back into this one. Big plays by so many of their players. Let's have a look at the scoreboard.
Whoa, look at that slaying power from Infused there. 38 kills from Bissell, 33 from Josh, 37 from Jake. Not to include
Josh
Vintage
has got
as
a lot
well,
of defense.
23 from him.
Just so close towards the end, and then they just started taking it back. Started out slaying the Millenium team, and they actually got back into this. This could be all over. It's going to come down to the next one.
It's going to be search and destroy, is it not?
It's going to be search and destroy.
could potentially be the last map of the entire tournament here. Should Infused take it? They haven't looked exactly the strongest team on Search and Destroy.
No, a lot of people are saying that's their weakness, this event, and something they may need to work on for future events. So realistically, still got to give it to Millenium. And we said this last time, if they take the Search and Destroy again, that's a momentum shift.
Exactly. Once again, the momentum would be shifted over. I mean, they were 2-0 up. It's now gone to 2-2. This is looking good for Infused, but it's all about this next map. It's going to be Search and Destroy on standoff.
It most certainly is, and I'm going to take this opportunity to actually thank Xanity, and you know why. Love you, man. And I'd like to thank you all for wishing me a happy birthday on Twitter. I actually saw that just a second ago. That was incredible. But yeah, we're going to move on to this next one. What do you think, Gooch?
Well, I think, of course, Infused have come back from 2-0 down. It's 2 apiece now, but they haven't looked so strong on Search and Destroy. But can they be able to take it with the momentum? Like we've said time and time again, they are hungry for this victory, for this championship.
Most certainly are. And if you guys want to give your opinion too, it's hashtag EGL10. Tweet us about your winner, tweet us about your MVP, and tell us what you think of the event so far.
Yep, we are